Kory with Ogden Avalanche, who can just sit in the middle seat anytime he damn well wants to. So thanks, Kory, for...
Yeah, you're not sitting next to him. You could say that from across the other side.
That's what you say now.
This is handsy. Very handsy.
Oh, I know that.
The story changes by the minute.
Yeah. Austin Luckett, photographer, Kory Davis, Ogden Avalanche. We do have a big party that's happening on Thursday. Kory, do you want to dive into that and tell people why you're here tonight?
Yes.
What's this party here on Thursday?
Let him talk about it so that he can leave as quickly as possible.
This is our 5th annual fundraiser at this point.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
Round of applause on that one.
Yeah.
And we skipped a year too, so it's 6 years really, but
Yeah.
we skipped a year, so.
So 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 years and a Giving Tuesday. That's what we'll call it.
Nice.
Yeah, so it'll be taking place at the front. Doors open at 6 p.m. on Thursday. That's December 1st. All proceeds go to help us at Ogden Avalanche. We are a nonprofit. We provide low-cost and free avalanche education and information to people in our surrounding area. Yeah, and it's a great time. People really don't even understand it's a fundraiser, I think, most of the time. Because
Yeah, it's a party first.
Fun. It's a fun
Fundraiser.
raiser.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fundraiser. Both.
Yeah,
It's
that's
both.
good. Yeah.
You know, if the power stays on all night, that's always a positive.
We had issues last year. What happened?
No, it was a couple of years ago now.
Couple
The
years
power
ago?
went out, but the dancing didn't stop.
It never stops.
So,
Yeah.
yeah. And then we have booths from a lot of local artists also, which is really fun. That started a couple of years ago, and so they'll donate something for us to give away or silent auction. And then they sell a ton of art too. So it's kind of become this weird meld of outdoor action sports and arts in Ogden, which matches your podcast.
Weird.
I don't know.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I think it's going to catch on.
We keep doing this,
Yeah.
Todd, you know. Kory, why did you have to start in Ogden Avalanche? For those who don't know, everyone knows Utah Avalanche, so why did you start Ogden Avalanche?
So it was started as a social media entity in like 15, 16-ish, some friends. And I decided that we were going to start posting more information on the social medias. And then we turned into a nonprofit in February of 2019. So
Congratulations.
yeah, Ben and I got a bank account. We used to just carry the petty cash around in like an envelope, like a white envelope with a bunch of
I'm
ones.
surprised you just didn't use like a rubber band.
I know. It was bad.
But then
We'd
the
lose
donors
it
saw both of you,
sometimes.
too. They saw both of you and you're like, yeah, our money's secure. Like, it's straight up secure.
But back then when we'd run the fundraiser, we'd give all the money to the UAC because we didn't have anything to do with it. So like we'd sell hats and we'd just have this envelope full of money
Yeah.
that I don't even know what we used it for, but
Bank account now is so grown up.
I know.
Nicely done.
Yeah. Do you guys have a bank account?
Probably.
Yeah, we have a bank account. Sam laughs. She doesn't know.
12 years, people. 12 years.
Yeah, we have a bank account.
Oh, good work.
There's not a lot in it. But there's I think Ogden Avalanche has more money, but that's it.
That's because we're a nonprofit.
Yeah.
That's the key.
Raking it in.
Raking, just like the forest.
So what do you do to help teach us locals here in Ogden about backcountry awareness that, say, state groups can't do?
So the UAC is technically a Forest Service entity, and they don't have a forecaster or outreach person in the area, and so we just decided we were going to try and fill that gap. We still work closely with those folks down there in Salt Lake and Logan, more closely probably with the Logan, Toby, and Paige. But we're not forecasting either for most people. Most people understand that at this point, but we're just providing information and education. Maybe at some point we'll start forecasting, but that's a long-term goal. So,
You know what? I'm thinking we should get Toby and Paige on the show sometime. You think they come down?
Paige, yeah, they both come down. Yeah, Toby would ramble for hours for you. He was here last night at the Observer meeting at Weber State. So, yeah.
Well, we don't have hours, but we can make it work.
Yeah. No, he'll show up.
I would love to meet them both and talk about what they do up in Logan.
Yeah. You guys have a great time. But besides that, some of our highlight things in the winter are the B Street, Roosters B Street Speaker Series. That's a really long name. We should probably rebrand that. But that takes place on Thursdays at B Street in January, February. Brandon live casts all of it for us for a free dinner.
Live stream.
Sorry.
or live cast.
I think
Whatever. It
live
doesn't-
cast. I mean, that's
Yeah.
not the right
just
word, but I do
Throw it
like
out
that
there
word.
and hope to catch a listener. That's what I do.
Live
But
Yeah, it works. Totally works.
we're upping some of our
So
speakers
bad.
this
We
year.
need a jar. We need like a dad joke jar.
Dad
that you put $1 in every time you say something dad and grownish. It's going right into the jar. I'm making that jar.
I'm,
Oh, it's gonna.
I'm not
happen.
even wearing my cool shirt. Making fun of that. But
Yeah.
We know.
I'm full of dad jokes. So what are you looking for?
listening.
Oh,
Oh, that's
Some-
just people talking. Okay.
Yeah, that's
I
us.
thought it was another radio.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us. We're the
I'm
ones.
going to crank us.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the biggest fundraiser for Ogden Avalanche of the year.
yes.
And how else can we support you if we can't make it on Thursday?
You can donate online or come to any of our events, buy a hat.
Buy a hat.
Yeah, we do a lot of hat sales. Not really, but that's really it. Show up to the events and support us. That's the biggest thing.
Okay.
It's not about money for us. It's about creating a community and culture here in Ogden that supports backcountry skiers, riders, and our professional avalanche workers, the ski area workers. So that's really our goal there. We also have another fundraiser on December 10th at the Arbor Lodge in Eden, just down the road from Powder Mountain, and we'll be showing Teton Gravity Research's new film Magic Hour. So
Do we have staff now? Is that?
we have staff too, yeah, at the nonprofit.
Wow. You're
Well, they're
growing.
volunteers, technically,
Volunteers.
the paid volunteers.
Okay. Okay.
I don't know what that means, but that's how the IRS looks at them.
I feel like that's an oxymoron.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of weird. But okay.
The nonprofit world's weird, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Paid volunteers.
yep, and they
I
take
like
care
it.
of
Okay.
us.
What are we missing? Anything else, Kory?
No, I think that's all I have to say.
So after 5-6 years now, what's the goals? Like, what's the long-term goal? Do you have like a 5-year goal? Do you have a 1 year? What do you want to do different this year than like say last year?
Most of the money we've been spending and saving over the last couple of years is going to a new website. It was interesting to find out they're really expensive to create a website.
Yeah.
So yeah, new website is coming. We got some grants this year from RAMP. We were able to step into that. So we're adding some like RU beeping. They're technically like transceiver checker stations at some of our trailheads in the North Fork area and the county park. And then funding our B Street series. I'm going to add a small podcast that Brandon's going to help us with. It's going to be like 2 to 5 minute podcast vlog.
Should we give them a taste?
Is
right
it a
now?
vlog then?
A vlog? Yeah, it's called a vlog,
Yeah. Oh, let's go with that. Yeah.
not
Yeah.
vlog.
See, I
Yeah.
actually know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Right,
But
you just
but
said
it's
it wrong.
pod. Yeah. It's vlog. Let's give them a taste. Do you have this week's ready to go?
Oof. Yeah, we can run with it if we
You want to run
try.
with it?
Yeah.
Okay. So this week's Ogden Avalanche update by Kory Davis is.
So as most people know, it snowed around Halloween, and we haven't seen much snowfall since. We've had a lot of cold temperatures and clear atmosphere, so no clouds during the day, and it's rotted most of our snowpack from the surface down. Most places we have anywhere from, at upper elevations, 60 to 100 centimeters of snow. At lower elevations, it varies by aspect, really, just because of the sun melting the snow. But most of our snowpack is pretty poor at this point. And then last night we added anywhere from 12 to 20 inches of snow, depending on where you were in the Ogden Mountains. And so we're going to see increase in avalanche danger. They're seeing that in the Salt Lake area with more snow. And we're going to see it up here with continued snowfall through early December, hopefully. So that's what we're going to see. Avalanche danger rising to considerable and probably high
Okay.
as we get into early December. So that's your weekly update.
Good job, Kory.
Hey, this is
Sweet. Yeah.
Todd. So I'm Todd. I'm a first time listener to the new show here. The new
really? I
Avalanche
just took
and
over
so
your show.
no, the new Avalanche show, and I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. That's really good information. I did notice that you refer to snow in centimeters, and I'm curious about that. Like, is this a choice across the board?
Oh my God.
Have we made the switch? Have we finally made the switch?
Depending on where you are in the world or in the United States, we work in feeders. So all of our weather stations here in North America work in the imperial system, and so like all of our snow measurements come in inches of water, that sort of stuff. But when we go out and do field measurements, we measure it in metric, and then we mash them together. So it's a really good science, Todd. It's loose.
Thanks for clearing that up for me.
Yeah. Loose and fast, just like we do this show, Todd.
Amen to
Amen
that.
to that. Thanks, Kory. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
All
So
right,
where,
Sam.
where will we be able to listen to these little updates?
It's going to be on your show, is what I was told by Brandon, but it might not be either.
Here, but I think we'll also do a separate account for Ogden Avalanche.
Yeah.
So you'll hear it once a week on Ogden Arts and Adventure Show, but also Ogden Avalanche will carry it.
We'll have like the thingy that you can like click on.
The thingy
Brandon
that you
told
can
me.
click on.
Yeah.
It's his
Link,
own podcast.
like a link.
Yeah.
He's going to set it up.
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Don't be in charge of the new website.
I couldn't tell by the way you said the thing that you click on.
Yeah. Spotify.
Bona fide.
Thank you very much.